God has blessed me every day of my life. And let me share with you why I feel that way. Because I'm sitting here with my Aunt Peggy. Those of y'all that know my story know that she's been my biggest cheerleader and my mentor for the last 30 or 35 years. Like I said, she really, on days I didn't think I could go anymore, she would get in her car and drive over here to Savannah and get in the kitchen and stay with me a couple of weeks to just help me get over that little roadblock that I had that was the devil was trying to stop me. And so I have to tell y'all something. We are going to celebrate this beautiful woman's 95th birthday tomorrow. Can you believe that she's 95? So once again, I feel blessed because you know what? I got her blood running through my veins. Since Aunt Peggy's here today, we're going to go into the kitchen and we're going to make her meatloaf. Her meatloaf, Aunt Peggy's meatloaf, has 5 stars. And I hear it so often that that's everybody's favorite menu recipe. So we're going to go in the kitchen and make your meatloaf in honor of you and your birthday.
Thank you.
So I hope y'all enjoy it. You got to try this meatloaf because it's good. So Aunt Peggy, I asked her a while ago, y'all, do you remember exactly what you put in your meatloaf? I think her response was, hell no. But, you know, she'd have to just get in there and do it, I think, and then she would remember it. But it's real basic, real basic. It's onions, bell pepper, naturally salt and pepper, an egg, and Aunt Peggy always put oatmeal in hers. And you know, sometimes we just don't have everything that we need in our kitchen, do we, Aunt Peggy? And we have to learn, how to improvise. So I think that I've been making too many oatmeal cookies, y'all, because we opened the pantry and I had no oatmeal. But that is all right, because we're going to do something else.
Waiting and watching.
Okay.
Watching and waiting.
Okay. Well, we're going to start with your pound of ground beef.
Okay.
That's pretty. Oh, it's pretty, isn't it?
Yes.
And we're going to come in with our bell pepper. And I do love bell pepper in our meatloaf. I love bell pepper in baked beans. I think it just adds a lot of flavor. Okay. I'm not going to add to mix anything. I don't want you to get dirty.
Okay.
I don't want you to get your hands all messed up. Do you think that needs some more onion? Yes or no? Better answer quick.
Yes. I was going to say, whatever you want to do with it.
Okay. All right, now I'm going to add the egg. You know, the thing about meatloaf is you can't, the only way you can figure out if you got it right as far as seasonings is just break off a little piece and fry it up in a pan real quick, like, because I'm not tasting that raw meat, you know?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's see. And you always added one small can of tomato paste. And this is one of those things that, you know, I just have to get in with my hands.
Mm-hmm.
A spoon just won't do. All right, so I told you I didn't have oatmeal, and I'm going to use a 1/2 cup of panko. You know, we really can find ways to substitute. And the oatmeal is just an added ingredient that we make sure it sticks together, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh, I meant to add salt and pepper before, or house seasoning, you know, whichever one you want to use. I want a teaspoon of salt. Or maybe like a teaspoon of that. And some pepper. You know, Michael likes lots of pepper in his food. And if memory serves me correctly, you did too.
Yes.
And now we're just gonna put it in our loaf pan. All right, so now I'm going to make the topping for our meatloaf. How much ketchup? 1/3 of a cup. That looks like about 1/3. And it calls for Dijon mustard. Do you remember using Dijon or regular? And we're going to do 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, kind of packed like that. And you know what? I've always used a yellow mustard. So I think I'm afraid the Dijon will give it.
I know I would use just a regular plain.
That's what I'm thinking too. So that might have got confused in the translation, you know, of the recipe, because that does happen. You have to watch it. And 1 tablespoon of mustard. That looks like a tablespoon, doesn't it?
This looks pretty coloring right.
Isn't that pretty?
Yes. Do that.
Yes, I love my food to have colors, you know, because I've always said we eat it first with our eyes. So we're going to put this in the oven and we're going to cook it for 45 minutes to an hour. And we just want it nice and firm. And this topping just makes it to me. You got that little bit of sweet and a little bit of tart with the mustard. So it's going in the oven. And I'm going to get every bit of that topping. My friends out there know that I'm a waste not, want not girl. And that was taught to me by my grandmas. Okay, so that's it. 45 minutes to an hour, we're going to have Aunt Peggy's meatloaf. And there's nothing better than a meatloaf sandwich.
I know.
You love a meatloaf?
And I'm so proud.
With soft white bread with mayonnaise. So there we go. Our meatloaf is ready. And look at these. Aren't those beautiful? We're going to have these with our meatloaf. And I'm going to cook a pot of rice. Oh my gosh, and it's going to be so good. And I may make cornbread or biscuits, whichever hits us.
I can't wait.
What you think these are lady peas or white acre peas? What do you think?
I think these might be white acre, maybe.
I think maybe so too, Eddie.
These are the ones I like.
Yes, from Davis Produce. So, would y'all mind if I threw a little okra in there?
Good.
That's what I think.
Not a lot, but
Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Well, I want y'all to see our meatloaf. And I'm going to be totally and completely honest with you. We should have gone to the store and gotten the oatmeal, because oatmeal puffs up where the panko breadcrumbs, they don't puff up. They absorb some of the moisture. So this is a little softer than I would like it. So I actually should have, it called for 1/2 cup of oatmeal, and I used 1/2 cup of panko. I probably could have used twice that amount of panko to offset not having oatmeal. But this is beautiful. And you think I could get one little bite without anybody knowing?
I wish you would. Get it for you and tell me all about it.
Okay, I'll tell you. Tastes like Aunt Peggy's meatloaf, and look, I can just fix that right back up. Nobody knows. Nobody knows but y'all. So I do want y'all to try this recipe and go right by her recipe. And until next time,
And do good.
do good. Follow the recipe. And until next time, Aunt Peggy and I, along with Eddie and the whole team, we send you love and best dishes.
Hey y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.